Hey guys, Ali here. How are you doing? Welcome back to a Layman's Insight and another episode of Disco Elysium. We're just outside this church here. I was inspecting the doorway, but then Kim suggested that we perhaps look for another way in. I don't know if I actually want to do that. Do I? Maybe. Maybe. Let's go out here onto the ice and find out what's going on. What's this? Full of holes. Could the posts hide treasure? Look inside. Oh, I will. Oh wow, there's loads of them here. Beer. Money. 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 Oh no, this is not money, this is magnesium. Money. And more money. Wow, guys, we're rolling in it right now. How cool is that? Right. Keeping my eyes peeled for any more of the special posts. Oh, a couple of thoughts here. To your right, a white-bellied cormorant eyes you suspiciously. The ice here is thick enough to walk on. Good. Oh, there's a person there. It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. Yeah, I'll bet. Let's find out what's going on here. Painted with pastel, someone is trying to bring cheer into the world. There's a bit of a rave going on inside this tent. Trash from some unending party. A pole screwed into the ice that keeps the tent erect. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered with little humanoids. Oh, alright. If I can push this down, I will.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
Gonna push it over.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
The lieutenant gestures towards a young woman next to the tent. That's a good idea. That was next on my agenda. You read my mind. Hey, what's this? I missed this before. Cash. Lovely. Find out what this is. A school of fish huddle around a fence post, then scatter into the dark. Poor fish. They're always getting rained on. And snowed on.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Okay.
Oh. Hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
She's not wearing any gloves either.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold.
God.
You bet this one likes to party.
Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
She looks up at you, distracted.
Maybe she didn't hear you.
I
A
said,
little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
Can she see me right now? I'm wearing a hat. Look at my yellow hat.
You don't have to do anything.
That's true. That's true, actually. I don't have to do anything. I'm the law. You have to do what the law says. I should, and I do. Point to my hat.
Oh. I didn't notice that.
Oh yeah, because I have yellow hair. It's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather. Now that that's all cleared up, I have some questions for you.
Sorry, man. My mind was elsewhere. Shoot.
What's your name?
Estelle.
Estelle. Hello, Estelle.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And your surname?
Why?
I'm from the police, it's for the paperwork.
Okay, it's Burger.
A cell burger.
A very common name.
Oh, right, okay. What's that device you have there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
And what's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Oh, wow.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
No way. Yeah, and any news on my wife's name? How about my mother?
No,
Oh,
you're welcome.
let's see here. Does this have anything to do with Contact Mike?
Yeah, I record stuff with it.
No, I mean the boxer Contact Mike.
No. This is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside solid objects. Contact mic just beats people up.
Yeah.
That's not fair. And an understatement.
I'm not going to press it. It's a pretty small point, really. I don't really care about the boxer. So how does that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
And where did you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
And what's the Palaceum?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole.
Really? I must find it. Where is it?
It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock.
Oh, Jamrock.
Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals. Wow. Sounds interesting. Who's this Arno guy?
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
On second thought, let's go back to Contact Mike. I get down. There we go.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock, in the form of a wrecked tape player and a completely trashed hostel room.
That's cool.
She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say. Never mind, let's talk about the contact mic.
Sure.
Actually, I had some non-mic questions for you.
Okay.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it that you're recording?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice.
Oh.
But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
She scratches her forehead.
What happened to the old headphones?
Yeah, what happened to the old headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What a dick. I mean, what for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Wait, sorry, your boyfriend, the man that you're in a relationship with, I don't know how serious it is, of course, made a purchasing decision without your say-so, without your know-how. That's pretty bad.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
And what are these recordings for the cracks, the footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together.
Oh.
They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
I'm nodding my head.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
Take this, your code.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
The lieutenant backs up. He throws you a glance. Give her your hat. Yeah, yellow hat, yellow bomber jacket thing. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Here, you need this more than I do.
Thanks.
Well, wear it. Come on, I just gave it to you. Jesus. So, you said it's supposed to be a music place. What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
And who are these boys?
The boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold? Or why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am.
Wow.
More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become, like, a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah.
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles. As a mean wind comes bellowing in, the 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek. So you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right?
Yeah. Why'd you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Did you put the padlock on the church door?
No,
No.
not really, no.
What do you mean, not really, no?
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
Okay, if you personally didn't, then who did?
Yeah, you know, that's what I meant. Noid did. Noid put the padlock on the door.
What is this Noid a friend of yours?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Why did this Noid person put a padlock on the church door?
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about him, he'll tell ya.
Okay, what is anodic dance music?
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instruments like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
Huh. Enough about the church then, I had another question.
Go ahead.
I don't have anything else I can really do. Actually, that's it for now.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, so we're gonna go to the tent. Did I get a skill point at some point? No, oh no, I thought I did. Alright, let's go into the tent.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Uh-oh.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
He gestures for you to squeeze in. Oh god. We're going into a tent. In the snow, I might add, and rain. Oh, look at these guys go. Let's have a thought here. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Canister filled with what appears to be water. Label says distilled. A pile of nasal spray. Brand name Nocifed Ultra. A speaker? The big kind they use for live music. Okay.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush.
What?
He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand.
How do you
in greeting.
how do you bleach your hair with a toothbrush?
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Let's shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead. Egg!
The tape player high above his head continues to blast what's probably anodic music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organised?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need, the place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads. Burnouts.
He angrily spits a screw on a screw and then starts cleaning it.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revachol.
Whoa.
Strike that. The world.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there were the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are.
Sounds real bad.
Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Okay. What kind?
The spooky kind.
What exactly do you mean by wait, hold on. Spookiness is not a matter for a police investigation.
You know, officer, you really should judge that for yourself. But keep in mind, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
Damn.
People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that. Thank you, Egghead.
Oh my god, sorry, I'm just getting Jason Statham images in my head with this guy. I mean, the hair is all wrong, obviously, but it's just the... Like, anybody who's seen Snatch will know what I'm talking about here. Like when Jason Statham says stuff like, "Thank you, Tommy," you know. "Thank God you're here, Tommy," you know, all that kind of stuff. That sort of fake, oh, no, not fake, but overly sincere, you know what I mean? When it just becomes so funny. Oh man, I like that, that's good.
So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Let's see here. I'll look into it. Tell me more.
All right, man.
He claps his hands enthusiastically.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Arcel told me Noid to put the padlock on the door. Why?
Oh, so you met her? Good, good. I'd did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
I need the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Alright. The speed freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key. He then makes a sudden, cool infused move, tossing it in your general direction. Reaction speed 83%. Yes!
The trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left.
Catch it.
Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Oh, that's it. I'm cool now because I caught a key. Awesome. Bask in the glory.
The young man with ribcage-shaped suspenders looks at you, standing there, with a goofy grin on your face.
That's right. Goofy grin.
The word august, used as an adjective. That's how cool it feels to be old and cool in the eyes of the young. Let's face it, you're near death, yet bathed in the golden rays of stately grandeur, like a late summer's day, like a daddy-o.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe.
Not long. I thought he was going to say a few hours, a day, a couple of days maybe. A week. How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
Me too. I shouldn't have that kind of power over another person. I'm not the one with the violence monopoly here. You are.
Oh, wow.
I'm glad that key is out of my hands now.
Right, other questions. Moving on.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Okay. Who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
So, he said that they're like burnouts and junkies and stuff. But now he doesn't actually know.
Glimpses? Who are these people? Secret agents? Stealth operatives?
You haven't seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
What?
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Really?
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Oh, it sounds crazy, Noid.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
Huh.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But you haven't physically seen anyone.
Not exactly.
Oh my
We've
God.
just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times, and we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kind of it.
Okay, what was that about something watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Not human? As in a ghost? Do you know what he means?
I have no clue what he means.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
A crab man?
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Are you sure there was a crab man?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. The cell was alone that time. But I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
Okay.
So he hasn't even been in there lately. Is he afraid?
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
There probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Can you tell me more about this machinery?
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner. Look behind it.
Jacked up on some snuff station.
He means like one of those rich boy private radio stations.
Ah.
Where you can listen to people getting killed on, then jerk off to it.
Jesus.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff.
I'll bet he does.
He appears sincere enough, sire. You could of course be wrong.
We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid about the machines. He'll tell you more.
So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dopeheads if you haven't seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
Okay.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument. Wow, you can't, but you do. I should add weaponized idiocy to my own repertoire.
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abusers. Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from?
That's funny. He's 85 to 90% sure that they're still alive, and he's 70% sure that they're substance abusers, but he's absolutely positive that they are burnouts and junkies. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's talk about something else.
Sure.
You mentioned some kind of I can never know how to say this word. Ecclesiastes. Yeah. Ecclesiastes? Yeah. Some kind of oh my god, this is hard. You mentioned some kind of Ecclesiastes own the church. Who are the Ecclesiastes? Oh man, it made me say it twice.
Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
Alright.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Now humour me, Andre. What is the founding party?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up.
Oh my god, no.
I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation.
And
they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organisation who anoints the innocents want a club for anodic music in one of their churches?
Totally.
There isn't a trace of doubt in his voice.
The Pericanassian church is about love, and Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
He violently shakes his tape player as if to see if he can break it.
Love is hardcore.
Unity.
Unity!
Unity!
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
He turns the volume up, then looks at you with a knowing nod, as if it's obvious you will know... Oh no, sorry. As if it's obvious you will now break into dance.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters. Let's see, I will understand it with... It was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is about love. Okay, so... I'm just gonna nod to the beat. Feels good.
Oh yeah. I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, it can.
He's coming around. You're getting it.
I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is about love, and so is the Pericarnassian Church. I don't know if I want to say that. No, this is too much. No sane organisation would want this level of absurdity in their church.
That's pretty downbeat. I think think I speak for all of us when I say we expected the law to be more open to the idea of love, unity, and the Pericarnassian posse.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I guess it is. So, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving. His expectation is fierce.
Man, this guy really wants me to, like, shake my moneymaker, doesn't he?
You can't be scared of moving a little bit, are you? Get the grind on.
I wanted to ask about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even is running water.
And it's distilled too.
Oh,
He doesn't know what to say.
it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
Really?
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
Hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
He picks up a piece of telephone cord and inspects it. Wait, I also smell ether. Why?
Ether? I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid?
No,
It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent, like laundry detergent.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs. It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share.
Okay.
However, their breathing is regular, their jaws stay put, and their pupils aren't dilated. So, not under the influence right now.
What's with all the Nosafed?
The what now?
He leans in to hear you better. Point at the bottles of the nasal spray. The Nosafed Ultra. You have a lot of it lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra.
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
You sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosafed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Drowning in shit.
Nosafed is the shit.
Good. Can I have some? I have some nose problems too.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
The Noser. Blast away.
Alright, enough of this.
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Alright, 42%. Let's try it. Ooh, yeah!
Things don't add up. Let's take a look. How about gather around, kids?
Okay, kids, now gather around.
The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Okay, sometime in the past, I'm not sure where and how, I fell sick and became a shadow you see now. But before that, I have reason to believe I was a police detective. Yeah, let's tell them a story. They'll love it.
But you still are.
Thank you for your kind words, but everyone in here sees I'm a disgrace to the uniform. Oh wait, I was good enough in this job to be awarded the rank of Lieutenant Euphrator. I could have been captain. Imagine that.
What happened?
Life tore me a new asshole.
That's a real downer.
Oh man, I can't believe I just said that. Okay. Now obviously, that might as well have been 1,000 years ago. But there's still some detective left in me.
The young speed freak is silent.
You're sober. Was it hard for you to keep sober for this meeting?
We don't need drugs to be hardcore.
Shut the fuck up, Egg.
Maybe not today, Egg, but you need drugs to get through the days when you're not expecting me.
Climb down from the equestrian monument, cop man. Consciousness is new to the universe. We all have our ways to ease the shock.
Bottom line is, I know.
What exactly is it you know?
This isn't the makings of a club. It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
He points at the speaker.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
Where is his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker. You only have one.
It's a one-speaker system.
What?
It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music.
Oh, look.
Other speaker.
Hold my beer right now. Oh my god, this guy. Okay. Let's see here. You have no headphones. Wouldn't Acel, need her headphones to spin tape?
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
I know you pawned them. Likely for lab equipment and drug ingredients.
I'm sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredients.
That Nosifed is here for its active ingredient.
He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
The distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab.
And of all cellular-based life. What's your point, Lawbringer?
The ether in the air. A useful solvent. Good for getting acting agent out of a solution.
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether.
There's no need for me to pile on any more, is there?
No shit.
In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
That's... Come on, that's...
Against the law? Oh, I could say this. That would scare the crap out of him. Punishable by summary execution.
It's not.
Okay, that was a bit mean. But come on. If they're wanting to play exaggeration game, I should too. So what are we going to do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing.
We do this lawman style. First you tell me everything, then I pass judgment. You tell me what's really going on and we'll work from there. I can be lenient. I don't really care. I just wanted to crack the case. Do you want... do what you want and I'll do what I want. Nah, I'll go with this one here.
What do you mean by lenient?
Haven't you heard? I'm the dirtiest cop this side of the river. I'll make life hard for you, using every connection I've got.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again. Then finally raises his hands.
I think I got him there.
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal.
Because we are! We totally are!
We just got to turn it into a speed lab first.
Oh my god, serious? Explain this one to me, please. I hope you guys stretched, by the way. The mental gymnastics going on here, they're quite demanding.
You know, to get our foot in the door.
And why do you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
Sir, you promised you'd be lenient.
This is it. Judgment.
Okay. Let me just rub my hands together and smile for a second. Right. Give me your cash. Nah, seems a bit easy. Pack up and report to Precinct 41, so I would arrest them. Get lost, I don't want to see you again. Let's do this clean. No speed lab, just a club for anodic music. Okay. I could be behind that. It wouldn't work without the lab. Do what you have to do to keep the club alive. Or I have to look into the spooker situation before I can decide what to do. No. Okay. So it's either... I think this is the one. No speed lab. Because I can't arrest them for not making drugs yet. You know, I can't... And I can't arrest them for wanting to. But I can always keep an eye on it after the club goes live, right? So yeah, this one here. Let's do this clean. No speed lab, and just a club for anodic music.
Yeah!
The young man's smile widens to inhuman proportions. His teeth beam in the floodlight.
I knew it.
The would-be leader drops his spiked head between his knees.
It's impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for anodic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance.
What's that about fish?
There needs to be a club for anodic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win.
This guy
We won't
gets
put
it.
Speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
Right, let's call this incident crime prevention. But I have my eyes on you.
Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs.
He raises his head from between his knees.
We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels and nothing but. I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
That's it for now.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
That's not what he said. He said, be careful in there, officer, and tell us how it goes, yeah? We'll be here. Alright, so it looks like I'm still going to have to go to the church. It's really loud music in there, huh? Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll try and get our way into the church and investigate who's actually in there. But we'll do that in the next episode, I think. So I hope you enjoyed this one. It was quite a good laugh. Like, those guys are nuts. If you enjoyed the video, obviously you can hit the like button. If you're wanting to stick around for more, whether it be of this game or anything I cover in the future, you can click on the subscribe button before you go. And of course, if you have any comments or suggestions or thoughts and feelings that you would like to express, feel free to use the comment section down below. For now though, take care, and I will catch you in the next episode.